Squid Game on Netflix. One of the most hype shows I have seen in recent times. This is just taken over the world. It's a phenomenon right now. Everyone is talking, everyone is watching. I have just finished all 9 episodes, and I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this TV show. But down in the comments below, I want you guys to let me know your thoughts on this TV show. Did you love it or did you hate it? Smash it in the comments below. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's talk about Netflix and its new phenomenon of a show, Squid Game. Okay, so Squid Game, it's a Korean-based show, and to be honest, I saw it on Netflix, but I didn't think much of it. And then I started to see people rave and go on about Squid Game and how good it was and how incredible it was and how many twists and turns there was and just how phenomenal it really was. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch the trailer. I watched the trailer and I was like, okay, the concept looks pretty cool. So the whole premise of this is, you go in, you basically go in like there's like 456 players. You go in and you play games. That's all it is. And the winner of all the games, like if you're the last person there without getting eliminated, you get all the money in the piggy bank. Sounds like a pretty cool concept, doesn't it? And you're thinking to yourself, you know what? Dude, sign me up for that. But I'm here to tell you, that's not exactly what happens, because when you get eliminated, you get motherfucking eliminated. You get killed. And I thought that was a cool twist. This was just a really, really cool TV show. I thoroughly enjoyed this quite a lot. There was just, where do I even begin with the Squid Game? First off, the designs. I really liked the designs, and I liked how they used the whole circles, squares, and triangles on the face mask of the people to show the order of which they are in the hierarchy. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a cool idea and concept to have the people behind the mask and we don't know who they are, which I thought was done really, really well. The front man is really cool. He's really good. I love him. And they also kept the main players at the end, the other millionaire, billionaires, whatever they are, the rich people, they had masks as well. And I thought that was really, really cool how they did the whole mask thing. And we never actually really saw the people behind it or anything like that, except for the front man, which was a twist. And though I do think that twist was kind of, how do I say it, predictable. I kind of thought that would be predictable with the whole storyline of the police officer and the front man and their relationship. So I thought that was pretty predictable. It's unfortunate. But let's talk about the fucking games, though. This is like way better than the Hunger Games. Way better than the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games is basically like you just kill people, right? And the last man standing wins. This is like we play a game. Red light, green light, like you've seen in the trailer. I'm like, yo, this is nuts. And it got me thinking as well, like, imagine if they did this in your country and the games you used to play. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, bro, Murder in the Dark would be fucked. That'd be some scary fucking shit. Like some of the games, musical chairs, like, how fucking scary would that shit be? It'd be insane. But, I've got to also talk about the characters. I really love the characters in this. I thought they were so good. And there's some moments that are just heartbreaking. Absolutely heart fucking breaking. It is so heartbreaking. There is one particular character who has a really good turn in this. He has an arc that is really, really good. It goes from one spectrum of the end of the scale to the complete opposite and then comes back. And I really like that. But there is one particular moment when you get there, it's in the latter episodes, it's just heartbreaking what he does. I get why he did it, because it's survival of the fittest and you've got to survive at all costs. But it just really was emotionally painful. And I just felt so bad. But there's other characters that you love in this as well. Like our main character we follow, I love him. I thought he was really done really well. The acting was superb as well. There is some other people in there as well that you just despise and you cannot wait to see fucking die. It's brilliant. And what I also like in these games that they do as well, there is an element where you would think to yourself, like, you play a game and you're like, yo, we need, and if you're in a team, we need to get the strongest, fittest people you can get. But I love how they did some tactical stuff in the games as well, where it's not always about strength and being stronger than your opponent or anything like that. It's about technique. It's about this. It's about that. I really loved it. And it was so, so good. It's brutal. There's a lot of blood in this. I mean, there is a lot of blood. It is fucking brutal. I just could not believe how brutal it was. There is some scenes in here as well that are just, if you can't handle people getting cut open and things like that, organs or anything to do with that stuff, you are not going to make it through this, because it is graphic. And I love it. I love this stuff. I'm down for it. It's absolutely brilliant. The special effects are brilliant in this as well. This looks gorgeous. Cinematography is gorgeous as well. I had a ball with this. I absolutely had a ball. I really want a season 2. And I think we're going to get a season 2 because this was so successful on Netflix. Who would have thought this Korean TV show would be this successful worldwide? I think it's going to be the number 1 watched Netflix show of all time. Like, that's how big this is. I would stress it to everyone. Don't watch the dub version. Don't do it. You have to watch it sub. If you watch it dub, it just doesn't fit right with the mouths anyway, for one. So it kind of takes you right out. And it's just not the same. And you also take away from the actors portraying it in it as well, because you don't have that emotion. Like, when you watch it in Korean, you get that raw emotion from the actors as well, where when it's dubbed, it just doesn't fit. Like, you don't get that emotion. And I would highly recommend watch this in Korean. It's incredible. It's fun. It's entertaining. There is a major twist throughout this whole entire show as well. There is twist after twist after twist, which is really done really well. The big twist, I caught it, but that's just because I have seen a lot of movies and a lot of these type of things where people die and stuff like that and all that stuff. So I know sometimes to pick up on the little things, and I picked up a little detail here. My wife, when she was watching it, had no idea. And when I told her about it, she was like, oh, no, you're just reading into it too much and that. And then when the twist came, she was like, oh. I was like, exactly. This is a trope that everyone does. And when you watch enough films and TV shows and stuff like that, you start picking on those little tropes and stuff like that. But the twist was really good as well. Once I saw that thing, I started to think that that's where they were going, but it was executed quite well. And for people who aren't hardcore movie or TV show fans or anything like that, and just watch them just for fun and stuff like that, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be hardcore or anything like that. If you just like to casually watch it and stuff like that, that's fine. You won't pick up on the little details, which will make the twist even better for you. So I'm envious of that as well, because I know the shock on my wife's face when she realized, oh shit. It just makes it so much better. So I do envy people that don't see those little details and get the full experience. And I think that's why a lot of people like this, is because the casual fans who just have Netflix and just flick through it and then see this and go, oh, I'm going to watch it. And then they see all these twists and turns and they don't expect it, and that they love it, and it's brilliant. Squid Game, I highly recommend checking it out. Make sure you do. You will not be disappointed. Give us a season 2, Netflix. Please give us season 2. I really want to see this story continue. It is absolutely fun, entertaining, and I want to see where they're going to go, because the way it ended on a cliffhanger as well, and I'm excited for the next season. So give us season 2 of Squid Games. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of this? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down in the comments below. Smash that like button for me, and don't forget to click subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe, and don't trust a man with a suitcase and a red and blue paper, whatever it is, box. Just stay away from him. Stay away. Peace out.